Final update. My dad said I should cancel my wedding because my spoiled brother deserved the spotlight, so I uninvited them all. The meltdown that followed was pathetic. You know that's not how family handles things. If you go through with this wedding without us, you're cutting ties. You understand that, right? There won't be a way back. There it was, the unspoken threat made spoken. I replayed it 3 times, not because I was unsure, but because I wanted to remember the tone, that tight, controlled disappointment, the same voice he'd used when I told him I wanted to be a writer instead of joining his accounting firm, when I didn't attend Tyler's 3rd graduation ceremony because I had surgery, when I said no to co-signing a second loan for Tyler's branding agency. He thought this was just another phase I'd apologize for later. It wasn't. A week out from the wedding, Haley and I had final fittings for our outfits. Her dress was stunning, simple, elegant, not flashy. She didn't cry when she saw herself in it. She didn't gasp or get breathless like they show in movies. She just smiled, small and certain, and said, "Yeah, this is the one." That night, while we ate takeout on the floor of our half-furnished living room, I checked my email. One unread message. Subject, from your brother, a final attempt. Against my better judgment, I opened it. It was longer than I expected. No insults, no yelling, just a paragraph that read, "I don't know what's happening to you. I don't get why you'd throw away everything over a wedding. But I talked to mom and dad, and they're saying they're not coming. I think that's wrong. You shouldn't have to choose. If you want, I'll talk to them. Just let me come. Just don't shut me out too." It should have felt like a peace offering, but something about it felt off, too clean, too rehearsed, like he wrote it after someone told him to try one last time. Haley leaned over my shoulder as I reread it. "He didn't apologize," she said quietly. "No," I replied. "He didn't." And then, like clockwork, came the second email. This one wasn't from Tyler. It was from the Vineyard. Subject, urgent, unauthorized guest list access attempt. Apparently, someone called again, this time asking to add people back onto the guest list using my name. They'd asked about table placements, if the original head table seating with family could be restored, and even mentioned special dietary restrictions for the groom's mother. They'd used Tyler's phone number. I closed my laptop and sat in stunned silence for a moment until Haley broke it with a quiet, "They still think they can sneak their way back in." "No," I said, standing. "They think this is a negotiation." I picked up my phone and called Dana. Dana didn't hesitate. After I explained everything, the latest impersonation attempt, the cryptic emails, the voicemail from my father, she asked for a timeline, receipts, and screenshots. Within hours, she sent over a formal warning addressed to Tyler, advising him that any further interference would result in legal action for identity misrepresentation and attempted contract manipulation. She also attached a list of rights Haley and I had as clients of the venue, including the right to press charges if someone attempted to impersonate us again. By now, I wasn't angry. I wasn't even surprised. Just done. Fully, finally done. They'd shown me who they were at every turn, the desperation, the manipulation, the lack of basic decency. But more than that, the assumption that I would always bend, always fold, always apologize for making them uncomfortable with my boundaries. They didn't realize they'd broken the last piece of leverage they had the second they tried to hijack our guest list. The morning of the wedding, I woke up at 6 a.m. Haley was still asleep, curled under a blanket in the guest room of the Vineyard suite. I slipped outside onto the little patio that overlooked the rows of grapevines. The sky was soft pink, the grass still damp with dew.